Yeah, good day everyone. My name is Abdulaziz Abayomi. Uh, I will be delivering a speech today in regard to my course, English Proficiency BTU 4022, which my topic will be the impact of AI on education. So, thank you for being here. Let me ask you a simple question. Has anyone or have you ever used maybe ChatGPT or watched a learning video that seems to understand what you needed next? Exactly, that is how AI works. That is where you see what you think, where something thinks for you, thinks more broad for you. That is, you have a little thought about something and expand the thought and give you more ideas on it. So that's exactly how AI works. So it's transforming what? Education in real time. So today I'll talk about AI, that is artificial intelligence, in change, that is, it is what? In changing education. So both opportunities it offers and the concerns we need to consider. So I'll explore this topic not just as a student, but as someone genuinely curious about where learning is heading, where we need to focus, and what is going to be the outcome of we going to school, learning, doing this, taking online courses, and everything. So by the end of this speech, I hope you're able to what? You will see how AI is, that it is more than just a tool. It's a shift in how we think, how we learn, and in fact, how we teach. So it's not, AI is not just for only the students, it's for everyone, but the students, the lecturer, the teachers, everyone. So the first thing I'll be talking about that we're analyzing is what? Is personalized learning. So AI tailors learning to individual students. That is, AI can analyze a student learning style, its strengths, and even weakness to create a customized learning experience. When we talk about personalized learning, so maybe you are taught something in class, maybe just a single topic in class, it can help you in expanding your knowledge through your weakness and give you a lot of strength in what? In your studies. So the second one, this can involve maybe adaptive learning platform that just adapt or that just adjust the difficulty and content based on the student's progress. Because there are a lot of students, we all are not 100%, or we don't all have 100 IQ. So there are a lot of times maybe the teachers or the lecturers teach something in the class, but some students find it hard to understand. Some students find it hard to comprehend. So they what? By using AI, they gain more knowledge of what the teacher, what the lecturer has explained in class. So that is that on my first point. And second one is what? Is teacher support. AI can handle repetitive tasks like grading or tracking attendance. So imagine a school, let me make an example of Nigeria, where there are a lot of students, like in a department, students like 300, 400, 500 students in a single department. So now imagine, how do you expect the lecturer to be able to grade or track attendance of all the students just as once? But this kind of platform, this kind of thing, introduction of AI, it frees teachers to spend more time engaging with students and improving lesson quality. So it saves their time and everything. So the third thing there is what? Is greater accessibility. So students in remote areas or with disabilities now have tools like AI tutors and even speech-to-text systems that support inclusive around-the-clock learning. That is, there are sometimes that we think, okay, if you are disabled, you have a disability, you cannot go to this school, you have to go to so school because you are disabled, some kind of discrimination about health. But now, we now have AI that even helps us, even from our own end, from our house, from our home. So there are a lot of AIs. When we talk about, let's talk about maybe institutional students that are making research and a lot of things. There are a lot of AIs that they can use in their research. It is not going to actually write their own research for them, but help them. You understand? It's going to help them in making their researches easier, in making their researches faster. So let's assume you have a lot of things to do and you want to make a research. We use tools like Elicit or even consensus AI to do what? Just to summarize research papers. You have a lot of research papers, you have to collect a lot of them, you have to deduct points from them. You use AI just to what? Just to summarize research papers, extract key findings, and answer research questions. So it's going to make it more easier for students to comprehend and even be able to work faster. There are a lot of students. Let's take an example: a student who is sick, who was able to send a medical certificate to the lecturer because he wasn't able to attend the class, and the lecturer gave an assignment. But this is the fact that he was very sick during the day, and the lecturer gave the assignment to end by so time. So, but the fact that he or she knows how to use AI, can easily use AI to generate the context of the assignment, and then just add few things or rephrase due to his own ideology, to his own understanding on the topic. So no matter what, when we talk about the importance of this AI, when we talk about them, we have to talk about the challenges, because not everything that you see is not always as sweet as you think. So you need to have some disadvantages as well. Not disadvantages, but challenges. Do you understand? So the first thing is equity. The first challenge is what is equity. Ensuring that all students have access to AI-powered educational tools and resources. There are a lot of AIs. Some students, the only AI they know is, okay, ChatGPT, I want to generate content, ChatGPT, I want to do this, ChatGPT. So all these things, they are machines that were developed by some human beings. Do you understand? So at times they can make mistakes. Do you understand? So if you want to use AI, then use in a manner was you use ChatGPT to generate content or something, then use DeepSeek again, then use Coin 2.2, then use this and use that, just to make sure that your work is actually the right one. After bringing your thoughts, you give it to them to analyze more on your thoughts, then your work is done. So that's the first thing. The second one is data privacy. So protecting student data and ensuring the responsible use of AI in education. The third one is teacher training. That is preparing teachers to effectively use AI in the classroom and adapt to new teaching rules. I have a friend. He made a proposal he applied for a job. So when he got the job, he was told he's going to have an interview, and after the interview, he was told he's going to have another session with so maybe one of the staffs in the company. So they have to sit him down through a whole session, explain how things work, how you use Google Classroom, how you use this, how you use that. He finds it somehow amazing, like he has been using Google Classroom, but the way things are being explained to him, he finds it somehow wow. So there are a lot of things to do with this. So all these kind of things, it helps people. So and the last one is over-reliance. Avoiding over-reliance on AI and ensuring that students develop critical thinking and problem-solving skills. So don't rely on AI just all the way. Okay, now you're given an assignment, and the next thing you have to do is just AI and send. The way you think you're so smart for you to just use AI and submit your assignment is the same way that your lecturer is so smart to have AI that is going to detect that this assignment that this student sent wasn't from his or her brain, wasn't from his or her ideology. It is AI generated content. So and the best thing you can do in that manner is just to give AI your own idea and ask AI to develop. And when you develop, you get out the content, you read and rephrase into your own understanding again. So that is just the best way using AI. So, and thinking of it, and no AI shouldn't replace teachers. You can't say, okay, maybe in the next few years, robots will be standing in front of students in class and be teaching them. No, it's not the same. You can't compare the natural human brain to a robot. Robot is programmed to do something. Human beings will think. So all those aspects. So, and in conclusion, AI in education is like a double-edged sword. It can empower us and also make us dependent. It all depends on how we use it. So we just have to make sure that we are not so dependent on AI. Just make use of it in the best way that you need it, and then use your brain. So, and let me tell you this, here is my message. Let's use AI wisely. Use it what? Use it wisely and stay in control of our learning. So use it wisely, you question it, and then stay in control of our learning. The future of education is not just digital. You understand? It's not just digital. It is still what? It is still deeply human. So thank you so much. And here will be the end of my speech. So please, I will urge everyone watching this video to please kindly drop a like and a comment in the comment section. Thank you very much.